Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you are all well. It is currently Monday afternoon. It is about 2:30 and I got back from the gym at about 2 o'clock. So I've been home half an hour. I've had a quick bite to eat and now I'm currently preparing apple crumble. So I'm just peeling the apples. Aster is currently just having some cucumber as a snack before swimming. Yes, you are. Aiden is upstairs having a shower. We were going to go for a walk as soon as I got home from the gym, but with sorting out food and snacks and whatever, we haven't got enough time to go for a walk. So we're going to go for a walk after swimming. Before bed. After tea. So I'm just making an apple crumble. We made a cake last night. We made a mocha cake, of course decaf, and then the kids can have it too, or Todd can have it. But yeah, we iced that this morning, so we've also got that. But yeah, I had a great time at the gym. Feel great for going. Have you just pulled that off? Thanks, Aster. And the weather is really, it's beautiful. It's super cold, which I hate the cold, but I hate the cold if I'm not dressed appropriately, but as long as I'm dressed appropriately, I love the cold weather. And like cozy coats, knitwear and all that sort of stuff. But it's got the most beautiful like winter sun. Well, it's actually autumn still, so autumn sun. So yeah, it's a lovely day. It's dry, which is nice, so I definitely want to make the most of getting out for a walk later on. Other than that, I'm just going to keep prepping the apple crumble. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Aster's just playing peekaboo at a high chair. And yeah, I'm going to finish prepping apple crumble, go check that the swimming bag's ready, and then we can get ready to head off to swimming. We are back from swimming. It was a really good lesson. I have just been in the kitchen baking. We had steak for tea, so steak, chips, salad, and Todd had some chicken because he didn't fancy steak tonight. Oh, and we had egg, so like Todd had egg. The exact same as us, but instead of steak he had chicken. And then I've just been in the kitchen baking the apple crumble and making some custard. So I will show you that right now. I know I'm just going to tuck in. Here is my apple crumble. I couldn't resist to already put some in a bowl. And here is my custard. It started to cool down a little bit. So I'm just going to mix it and all the lumps will disappear. And then I will pour the custard over the apple crumble and I'll serve some up for Aiden as well. And we're going to go and sit and eat our apple crumbles. Todd is still awake. It's actually I think only 7:15 or 7:30. Aster's fast asleep. They're just watching Up in the other room, which has meant that I've been able to potter in the kitchen. I've put the dishwasher on. I've wrote a list of things that I want to make this week. So I want to make another confetti tray bake. I want to bake the biscuits that I've got biscuit dough in the fridge. I want to try and make some dairy-free chocolate chip cookies. So I've got these organic cacao nibs, which is basically just like dairy-free chocolate. So gonna try them. He's so upset by the storyline of Up towards the end. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and make some dairy-free chocolate chip cookies because I love chocolate chip cookies. And the last but not least is a loaf of bread. I make bread all the time, but I want to make like a more squishy loaf, like what you'd buy from the supermarket. So Aiden's found a recipe for us to try, and I'm gonna try and make that. Because I would love to get to a point where I don't actually buy bread from the supermarket. You know, do what works for you, but I would really, really love to make my own bread every week, or as often as I need it. That's just me though. So I'm going to dish up this, oh, it smells so good, apple crumble, and then I'm going to go and thoroughly enjoy it in the other room, and then I'll go and put Todd to bed. But yeah, we have had a lovely day. We've just had a homely day actually, to be fair. But yeah, ready for a shower to sort this hair out. I'm going to use my new curler. And then, yeah, read some book, relax. We have just pulled into the car park at the Trafford Centre. Hayden keeps saying all sorts of things that I'm just like, absolutely not. So I've restarted this a couple of times. But yeah, we have just pulled into the car park at Trafford Centre because Todd requested on the way to swimming yesterday that he wanted to come to Manchester, and was upset that I'd told him that we couldn't because he had a swimming lesson. And he hasn't forgotten since, because he was asking on the way home from swimming, are we going to Manchester yet? Are we at Manchester yet? So we've come to Manchester now, but both the kids are fast asleep in the back of the car. So we just sat here. Aiden's going to go and wake them up in a minute, he says. But until then, it's just nice and peaceful. I thought one of them woke up then. But it's nice and peaceful. We're going to go and have a wander. We're going to see if they've got any nice Christmassy bits for the kids or the house or anything like that. And yeah, Mamas and Papas, John Lewis. Aster's definitely moving. And yeah, just see what else they've got. And then we're going to have a Chinese, I think, because Todd requested noodles as well. But that is our plans for the rest of today. A little browse around the Trafford Centre. And yeah, I'm excited. We've not been for a while, have we? I think Aster's only been like once in her entire lifetime. And with Todd, we used to come every other week.
Too much.
So much. Todd was very confident around the Trafford Centre. But anyway, let's go and get these kids and let's go and have a little look. Yeah! Yeah!
So this is why I want to play music, because I know she'll love it.
I feel like his song's just different because, like, I know the words to the like Tracy Chapman ones.
Exactly.
Any place is better. Started from zero, got nothing to lose. Make something. Me myself, I got nothing to prove.
I don't know why that mini forced its way in there.
I got a place to get us out of here. Been working at a convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living.
Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances. She wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me.
Farmy had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba, oh.
Aster doesn't like this.
Oh well.
She doesn't like it, oh well.
Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow, so give it tonight.
Oh, Ruby, 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 Ruby! Ah!
Da-da,
Oh, you love
da-da-da.
this is just a British theme. You don't know any other word other than ruby, 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 ruby. That's it to me.
Ruby, 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 Ruby!
I think I'm higher pitched than you there.
To me!
Ruby, ruby, she's asleep.
We are now home. It is about 9:30, 9:45, and I've just hung all the coats up. And yeah, we are just trying to have a chill time and just sort out the house. We're baking the bread now. And
Mummy laying with this.
Mummy's going to do it with you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm afterwards.
You're making a sun catcher, aren't you? Do you want to hold up what shape you're doing?
Yeah.
Do you want Mummy to help? Have you got it? What shape is it? Can you tell them?
A butterfly.
A butterfly. It's a beautiful butterfly, isn't it? So, because of Todd's nap earlier, he is currently not sleeping. So, you're making a sun catcher, aren't you?
Yeah. No butterfly.
A butterfly.
Butterfly catcher.
A butterfly catcher. That's a good idea. Aster's fast asleep in bed. He's doing that, and me and Aidan were going to have some crisps and just have a chill. But because he's awake, he's enjoying them with us. And yeah, bread's in the oven. What, sorry? Enjoying them for us. So yeah, bread's in the oven. Aidan's got ready for work. And we're just having a quick tidy round, just a little bit, so it's functionable tomorrow. And then tomorrow night when Aidan's in work, I will have a proper clean. The washing machine is on. We've had a lovely day. Lots of lovely things in the Trafford Centre. Very Christmassy. Not as Christmassy as it could be yet. I think when the lights are on, it'll be completely different. So we'll go back in a few weeks' time. I forgot how much we like just wandering around the Trafford Centre, so we will definitely have to try and do it more. But it is that bit of a further drive now. But it was such a successful shop today. Oh, it's cold. Todd fell asleep on the way to the Trafford Centre, literally not long before we got there. And then he transferred to the pram and stayed asleep for about an hour and a half when we were there. We have not had a shop like that. We had a coffee. Yeah, we have not had a shop like that probably since he was Aster's age, if not younger. So it was absolutely lovely. And he was so pleasant when he woke up. So we've had a great day. So if we can try and do that on a regular basis, that would be great. But other than that, that's been our day. We've just had a lovely family day. And I'm getting ready to do some autumn crafts this week. I think I'm going to book an autumn photo shoot for me and the kids from Friday. An autumn photo shoot for me and the kids on Friday. And I think we're going to go to a wool shop and a cafe with my mum, because my son loves a cafe, loves a wool shop and loves a farm shop. So yeah, I think that's our plans. Other than that, I don't really think we've got many plans for the rest of the week other than breastfeeding group. Maybe the library tomorrow, we'll see about the kids' sleep. But yeah, I will love you and leave you for the evening and go enjoy doing a sun catcher with my son.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick.
we've just got home from dropping Aiden off at work. It is currently 5:53. Todd's fast asleep in bed. And I'm just about to lift her out, go back upstairs to bed and go to sleep myself for a little bit longer. But yeah, just thought I would check in with you. It's very early morning on a Wednesday. I've been up for nearly 2 hours, but I'm gonna go catch up on some sleep and hopefully I'll feel more alive and awake in a couple of hours. Hi guys, it is now 10 AM. We are up and dressed and out the house. Todd only woke up at 9:30, but we have made it. We are on our way to the library to do a rhyme time class, which should be lovely. I've not brought any books to return to the library because we've still got plenty of time on them, and he's enjoying reading them all.
I was doing it library.
For rhyme time. Is that okay?
Library.
The library? The library near our house with the lady?
Yeah. And a lovely and a soft. Not too old.
Yeah, I know. We can't go on the inflatable soft play at the library, but I can take you to normal soft play afterwards if you'd like.
I want normal lovely. But boys in it. We lay with boys in it.
Of course, darling. Would you like that?
I think so.
Anyway, we're about to pull into the library, so I shall speak to you and catch up after we have been to rhyme time, possibly even soft play. We will just see how the day goes. Raspberries and water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the good raspberries? Was the good raspberries? Yeah. It is later on, it's 4 PM and we are home. We've been home since a little after 3. We nipped to the shop after we went to the library, did rhyme time, got a few new books out, went to soft play for about an hour and a half, and then popped to the shops, and then we've come home and yeah, unpacked some stuff that we got from the shops, and then Todd requested to do his other sun catcher, which was an octopus. So we started to do it like Odell, and then it ended up being the shadow that passes over Odell, didn't it? Dark. They both had a snack of raspberries whilst doing that, and I've just been sorting some wash now in the kitchen whilst they got a minute after they'd eaten raspberries, because they got, especially Aster, got covered in raspberries. Sweetie pie! Hey. 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 It's now Thursday and I don't actually know if I managed to film anything last night or whether it just got a bit too hectic with the kids. You waving? Clever girl. Clever girl. Hello, Daddy. Yeah. Hello, Daddy. You're so cute. Yeah, you are. You chatterbox. What was I saying? I don't know if I managed to actually film anything last night, or where it just got too hectic with the kids, because we got home and it got to about 3:45, 4 o'clock, and they were showing signs that they were very, very, very tired. And we had tea. I took Aster upstairs. Whether it was a nap or whether it was sleep, like night time, I didn't care. She just needed to sleep at about 5:15. I fell asleep with her. And then Todd's obviously come and cuddled next to me and fallen asleep. And Aster woke up at about 6:30 and was awake until about 10. And then she fell asleep and they slept until about 9 AM. So Todd slept a very good long while. Aster slept from 10 till 9. So we had a good night in the end, didn't we? What else? Today we have been to soft play and breastfeeding group this morning. We've just come home and potted. We have played with like the car rugs and all like the vehicles. Todd's had like the little tiny vehicles out and Aster's had like the wooden little Dutch vehicles out. And that's worked well. And now I think it is about 2:30, getting on for 3 o'clock. And I've decided for tea I'm just going to do like dippy eggs and soldiers for tea. Yes, dippy eggs and soldiers with some lovely homemade bread. So I'm just trying to do a bit of housework when I get a chance. So we're doing some washing, aren't we? Don't bite my nose, Missy Moo. Don't bite my nose. You best not bite my nose. You best not bite my nose. Oh, you're sleepy again. Should we go sort the washing out so there's some space in that area? Take all the dry clothes off, hang all the wet ones, and then we'll have a snug with your brother too. He is just watching a little bit of Elemental. We've never watched it before, but that's what we've just put on. And I just thought, whilst that's just starting and it's like the things at the start before it comes on, the introductions, I just thought I would quickly come and say hello and update you on what we're doing today. Probably going to end this video here today, just because I'll try and start a new video tomorrow. We're going pumpkin picking and having some photos taken in the pumpkin patch. So that will be lovely. So I might try and do a day in life tomorrow. Yeah? Sassy? Yeah! Mummy needs to try and hunt out the cute pumpkin outfits or anything like that, don't I? Me and Todd had a matching jumper last year and I don't actually know for the life of me where they are. But if I can find them, me and Todd can wear them. Yeah? You okay? Hey? You okay? Ooh, 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 ooh. So I will end this video here and I will see you for another video tomorrow. Ow, that's my nose. Ow, that's my nose, you monkey.